They keep calling it an incident, like that word can mop blood off the pavement, like syllables can unkill a man, like operation isn't just a prettier word for terror, like protocol isn't just bureaucracy with a gun, like procedure doesn't mean someone decided your life was expendable in under a second. Disarmed, disarmed and shot, disarmed and surrounded and shot, disarmed and held down and shot, disarmed and executed and then lied about. And the lie is always faster than the truth, always cleaner than the blood, always louder than the witnesses, always safer than accountability. They always get their story out first. Threat, danger, chaos, fear, hero, defense, protocol, security, order, necessary force, tragic outcome, regrettable incident, moving on. Moving on. Moving on from a body, from a life, from a family, from a human being who was alive 10 minutes ago. And we're supposed to accept it because the uniform says federal and the badge says authority and the press release says defensive response and the machine says trust us and history says this is how it always starts. Because this is how it always starts. They teach you who to fear. They teach you who to hate. They teach you who doesn't belong. They teach you who matters less. They teach you who is disposable. They teach you whose death is understandable. They teach you whose blood is complicated. They teach you whose life is contextual. And once you accept one, you accept the system. Once you accept one killing, you accept the logic. Once you accept the logic, you accept the machine. Once you accept the machine, you become part of it. They say security and mean control. They say order and mean obedience. They say safety and mean silence. They say peace and mean fear. They say law and mean power. They say protocol and mean permission. They say enforcement and mean violence. They say patriotism and mean submission. And everyone keeps pretending this is politics instead of what it is. State power, learning it can kill in public and survive the news cycle. Learning it can shoot a man after he's disarmed and still write the narrative. Learning it can flood the timeline with lies faster than facts. Learning it can bury truth under language. Learning it can anesthetize outrage. Learning it can normalize murder. Learning it can do it again. And again. And again. And again. Because once the first body doesn't stop the system learns it's safe. This is not chaos, it's calibration. This is not confusion, it's conditioning. This is not failure, it's rehearsal. They are training the country to accept it, training the public to look away, training the media to hedge, training the language to soften, training the law to bend, training the fear to work. And we're standing in the middle of it and acting like this is a debate. It's not a debate. It's not policy. It's not partisan. It's not left and right. It's not red and blue. It's the power versus people. It's the state versus the street. It's the machine versus the human. It's the uniform versus citizen. It's authority versus dignity. It's fear versus courage. And they want you quiet. They want you tired. They want you overwhelmed. They want you confused. They want you numb. They want you arguing with each other instead of looking up. They want you fighting culture wars while they build enforcement states. They want you distracted while they normalize killing. They want you docile while they militarize the streets. They want you polite while they train guns on civilians. Because polite people are easy to manage. Because tired people don't organize. Because scared people obey. Because divided people don't resist. Because numb people don't remember. And I'm done pretending this is normal. Done pretending this is complicated. Done pretending this is gray. Done pretending this is nuanced. Done pretending this is accidental. Done pretending this is isolated. Done pretending this is rare. Done pretending this is democracy. It's not. It's a warning system firing in real time. It's history repeating with better branding. It's authoritarianism with press releases. It's fascism with a PR team. It's repression with a mission statement. It's violence with a logo. And the only question left isn't what they're doing. It's what we're going to do, because silence is participation. Apathy is permission. Distraction is consent. Normalization is collaboration. Fear is surrender. And history doesn't remember who was comfortable. It remembers who stood up, who refused, who disrupted, who didn't comply, who didn't look away, who didn't accept the lie, who didn't swallow the story, who didn't normalize the blood. They want obedience, they get resistance. They want silence, they get noise. They want fear, they get voices. They want submission, they get bodies in the street. They want compliance, they get defiance. Because if we don't stop this now, the machine won't stop itself. It never does. Not in Germany, not in Chile, not in Argentina, not in Iran, not in Russia, not anywhere, not ever. Power does not restrain itself. Violence does not correct itself. Authoritarianism does not reverse itself. Fascism does not apologize, it escalates. And the bodies always come before the textbooks. So scream, write, organize, march, document, film, expose, resist, refuse, disrupt, stand, speak, stay loud, stay human, stay awake, because they are counting on you going quiet. And I won't, not now, not here, not in this country, not in this moment. That was written by Michael Jochum. Thank you for watching.